Yo, so what's good, fam? It's your man Jay, and I keep talking about consistency. I keep talking about putting out more content, but I'm not producing. Life is tough. But if you really want something, no matter what it is, no matter what's going on, you won't make excuses. You'll just get it done. So today is my getting it done day. I'm about to record a couple of different videos, so I'm gonna put them out sporadically. So I hope you enjoy. Those of you who have stuck with me all this time, all 48 of you, I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, leave me comments. Tell me, give me some words of encouragement. Tell me some things. Give me some constructive criticism. All of that kind of jazz. But most of all, like, comment, and hopefully I'll earn your subscription to my channel. So without further ado, a long-awaited what's in my bag. Let's get it. Alright, so I've been away for a minute, as you can see that you haven't seen me. But life is tough, like I said. Work is kicking my butt as far as the travel, photography, the business is going well. My wife is, being the heavyweight, holding it up for us, and getting it through until I accomplish the goals that I need to accomplish with my day job. And but the one thing that has remained a constant is I've been continuing to purchase comic books. So I've whittled my list down. I don't purchase as many anymore. We're trying to buy a house. I'm trying to get out of this place that we're in so I can have a full comic book room and I'm not so compact. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I'm currently trying to sort a lot of stuff. I'm watching the new Obi-Wan show on Disney Plus. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. I don't know who the lady is on here, the rebel lady, but she is bad to the bone. She looks good, and just her ferocity is like really exciting. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out these videos. I'm gonna kick back, I'm gonna watch this and try to organize these books a little bit more. If you hear some rustling, I got my sidekick over there, my grand furry baby, Escobar. I don't know if you've seen him in the previous video, if I've introduced him yet, but if I talk long enough, he is going to come over and introduce himself. So without further ado, I'm going to go through what I picked up last week first. And nothing is really in order, but I'm going to go through last week's pickup first. And you guys let me know if you see something you like, or if there's something else that you think I should be reading or picking up, or something that you agree that I should be dropping. So first, I'm going to start off with my cover pick of the week. In light of all the drama that Ezra Miller is causing, there's been the dilemma: is he going to be Flash still, or are they going to drop him from the movies? What are they going to do with him? I don't know what's going on with the Flash as far as the comic book series, because I don't read it. But I thought this was prolific comic book coverage, I guess you could say. And this is the Flash 782 with Ezra Miller on the cover. And as you see, he's going to jail. That ain't jail. I don't know if anybody knows about jail, but that's like old school prison right there. Old school prison. But I thought this was a prolific cover because of what's going on with him and the drama in real life. And Flash, Ezra Miller, is visiting jail too often. So if you have any comments about that, hit me up. Let me know what you think. Maybe I shouldn't be picking on him, but hey, I like the cover. I thought the cover was dope. Next, I picked up from Blaze Comics, Life Zero. This is issue number 4. And it's written by Stefano Vieta and Marco Chochetta, something like that. But this has been pretty good. It's another one of those zombie apocalypse type jazz. A man found himself locked up. He is the sergeant or the captain or the general or something like that of an elite force, and his team came and got him, and they were going to go get his daughter, but something happened in issue 3 that's going to derail things a little bit. So you guys check that out. Let me know what you think from Blaze Comics. Next up is Black Hammer Reborn, issue number 12. It's being written by Jeff Lemire. I got to catch up to this. I really was digging the story. I'm loving the covers, so I'm going to keep riding this out until they get to the end of the series. This is something that I guess you could say is kind of grandfathered in, that I'm going to keep on my pull list until I get that, you know, till it gets to the end and something else happens. I'm going to turn these a different way so you guys can see the bottom of these covers. Next up is X-Men Red number 2. And I read number 1. X-Men is going all over the place. There's way too many X-Men different series out there right now, and I'm trying to read it and I'm trying to keep up with it, but Marvel is, I don't know what's up with Marvel and their marketing ploy. They're spreading stuff out to make you buy more, and it's been working so far, but that ain't cool, because when you're on a budget and you're trying to cut back, you don't have sponsors, you know, you might have somebody that shoots you a 50 here and there just so you can, you know, keep your comic book thing going, whatever the case may be. But you know, don't go broke trying to buy comic books, because in the end, comic books are going to be there. You may miss out on something, but that's okay, because there'll be something else for you to buy later. Alright, so this is another cover buy, because I did not really dig the story, but this is Spider-Punk number 2, and you can see why I bought it, because like, what the hell is he doing? What's going on with that? That's a boy, Damon. That's a boy. I don't know, what is he? I can't say it because I don't know how YouTube feels about like certain statements being said, but I'm gonna let y'all use y'all imagination. Grown folks only, y'all know what it is and what he's doing, and I don't know what Taskmaster is doing with his face down there, but yeah, so I bought this cover because I thought it was wild. It is something that I would like in my collection, so I can have something to talk about years down the road. Alright, so next up, another X-Men title. X-Men, this is Immortal X-Men number 2. My girl Storm is on the cover, just like she was on X-Men Red. These stories, they all kind of tie into each other, and they're all kind of connected, but they're going off in different directions. So, like I said, I think I have maybe 3 or 4 different X-Men series going on as far as what's in my pull list. It's crazy, right? No, you gotta agree with me, but I mean, it's good for comics as a whole, as far as like if you're into that. But if you're like me and you have a whole lot of stuff on your pull list, you don't want to be stretched too far, because the value of a dollar is getting thinner and thinner. So, all right. So next up, I got from Image Comics. This is New Masters. This is by Shobo and Shoff. This is the Nigerian Brothers. I introduced this series previously in another video. I'm really digging this this particular series. I'm loving the covers as well, and you better not jump up here, little boy. But yeah, so this is New Masters, and this is issue number 4. Pick that up if you see it. Alright, so keeping with Image, I got King Spawn number 10. I'm loving these covers. I am one day going to catch up, and I'm going to read all of these and get finally caught up with what's going on in the Spawn trilogy. Or I don't know, I have Gunslinger Spawn, King Spawn, regular Spawn. I think that's it, but got a lot of Spawns, and that's just like X-Men. They're stretching it out and, you know, making you buy a whole bunch of different stories, and it's cool because there's different stories and it's going in different directions. That's cool and all, but it is impossible to keep up and keep a little bit of change in your pocket at the same time. So I don't know, maybe I should I know a lot of people be putting like something in the little bottom and say, you know, donate to my channel or whatever, but for me to do that, I got to get more in depth and talk to you guys more about what's going on in the story, keep you more engaged. So one day we'll get there. But anyway, finally, from last week, this is a book I have been excited about. This is Shadow War, I guess Shadow War Zone number 1. And this is following in the storyline where Deathstroke was actually framed for killing Ra's al Ghul. And, you know, so he has like the League of Shadows or whatever, Ra's al Ghul's people, they're chasing him, they're trying to kill him. Batman's trying to figure out what's going on, and it's a whole war. So that's why I picked that up. I love the cover, thought this was going to be a dope series. I like Deathstroke. He's one of my favorite DC villains, so I guess you can call him a villain. He's like Dr. Doom, but not Dr. Doom. But anyway, so that's why I picked that up. And those are my pickups from last week. And I'm going to keep it moving because we're probably like about 10 minutes into this video. And all right, so for this week, keeping it moving. And this one is not even in the bag because this is actually what I was reading right now. Shout out to my man Jonathan Hedrick. And this is the Recount Preamble number 1. This is actually a one-shot, and this is from Scout Comics. Mr. Hedrick is actually from the same county that I'm from. You know, I talked to him a couple of times, and you know, so I'm going to support. And actually, it's not just about supporting, but this is a good story. It's a great story. I'm digging it. The whole series was dope. And the first couple of pages that I read, it's basically, like it says, the preamble. And this is going to be the lead up into how the whole Recount series, how that started. So this is really dope. They have a lot of different covers for this. You got to go, I guess, to like some of the covers are on exclusive store sites or whatever. But definitely got to pick that up. Get down. Down. I don't care. You're going to get your butt whooped. Alright, so next up we have from DC Comics. This is Batman Detective 1060. And I got to catch up to the story, so I'm going to just put that right there. Let y'all look at the lovely cover and all. And when I do finally catch up to find out exactly what's going on. I don't know if it's tying into the whole Deathstroke thing and the Shadow War, but I'll let you know at a later date. Alright, so after that, we'll go into Aftershocks. Get it? After that, we're going to Aftershocks. Land of the Living Gods. So this is another one that I got to catch up to. I get this one and the other one, the one by Showboy and Schaff, I get those two kind of mixed up a little bit. But I do believe that this is a young lady who something happened to her parents, and now she is going off on a mission to find these living gods. I got to catch up to this one. This is number 4. But the first couple of books that I read so far, it was a good story, so you might want to check that out. Alright, going into my Marvel pickups, and this is Devil's Reign Omega by Chip Zdarsky is still writing this, and I don't know what's up with this because I thought Wilson Fisk had got on a boat and he, you know, got out of town or whatever, thought everything was kind of settled. He faked his death and his son was about to take over for him and all of this other stuff. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on in this one, but I will read it and let you know at a later date. And I actually also, I don't know if I got it in this stack, but I got another cover for that one. I'm looking in the wrong stack. Why y'all ain't tell me I'm looking in the wrong stack, man? Alright, so this one is a variant cover for that as well. And this one is actually from Ultimate Comics. I ordered this one, completely forgot that I ordered it, but it just came the other day. I did a mail call quick video, and I'm going to put that on Instagram. So follow my Instagram, Evolutionary Comics. Check that out because I'm going to start doing little reels and different stuff like that whenever I'm in a comic book store. So just something more to add content. But anyway, I picked that up as well. So that goes with that. And back to the Emerald City pickups, my local comic book shop. Shout out to Emerald City, to everybody there. Miss Monica's not there any longer, but she's still a friend of the program, so to speak, kind of like I'm a friend of the program. So shout out to Miss Monica. Love you. And let's move it on to the Punisher. Alright, so this is the Punisher number 3. This one is kind of significant because this is the one where it's going to tell about his first kill, where he killed his first man, and shows him as a little kid. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all check that out because this is getting to be a really good story. I don't like it because it's like kind of the hand is worshiping the beast. It's like the evil side of things, so to speak. But it's still a good read. Definitely check that out because it is one of the better reads out of a lot of stories that are out right now. And as always, Moon Knight is gonna stay on the list because I'm loving the characters in Moon Knight. I think Zodiac comes back in this particular issue, the killer Zodiac that has beef with him. Hunter's Moon should be in here. And I'm really loving the potential for this particular series. Even though the Disney Plus show came and went, It was a good show, but it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. So I give it probably like a B minus, a C plus maybe. I was happy to see it finally, Moon Knight finally make it to, some type of Marvel show. That was awesome. But the book is better, as always with most things. I don't know if y'all are readers like that. Y'all should be, but the book is always better than the movie version. So definitely this book is better. So my daughter's cat, his name is Escobar. He looks just like the Bodega cat with Miles Morales. He's orange. He's a baby. He's like he's almost 6 months old. But right now my daughter is gone. So he is pissed off because she left. He woke up and realized she was gone. So he is running through the house, terrorizing things. Just knocked over my laptop, ran back in the room. He's just going crazy, but he don't know that he gonna get a spanking and he gonna have to take a little nap and till she come home, and then he can get up and play. But right now he in trouble. Anyway, Gunslinger Spawn. This is number 8 from Image Comics. Got to catch up to this one as well. I've been loving this series, but like I say, it's so spread out with all the different Spawn books that are out right now. It's kind of what we wanted. Oh, I forgot Scorch too. I get Scorch too, so that's about 4 different Spawn books that I get. But that's gonna have to cut down to something is gonna fall by the wayside. I believe Scorch, because I don't think I picked that one up the last time that came out. But if I read and catch up, and then all of a sudden I'm like, dang, I gotta see what's happening next, I'll buy it. But as for now, it's on the shelf. All right, shout out to my girl Merca Andolfa. I hope she sees this video. She is going to be down in Sarasota to do a CGC private signing. That's going to be awesome. I got some books that are ready for her to sign. I hope you guys sent your books in. You have until June 3rd to get your books in for her so she can do a signing. I think she is offering remarks and stuff like that. Go to the CGC website. You'll be able to see how you can get your books in, but you got to do it now. You got to hurry up and get them in so she can, knock it off, get the little signing done, get the little signature label, get it sent back to you all fresh and dope like. But if you need something and you don't know who she is, pick up Unnatural Blue Blood. So Unnatural is the series that got me, kind of put me on to her. I read that, I loved it, and she is a writer and an artist. So she's writing this book and she's doing the artwork for it as well. And she has assistants, of course. But I'm hoping this Unnatural Blue Bloods is just like Unnatural. This is the main character from Unnatural, but I don't know if this was going to be as risque as Unnatural was. I hope so, but if you need something that's super risque, she does have the Sweet Paprika series that is out right now. I'm collecting that as well, and that one ain't going nowhere because Paprika is a pistol, and she's trying to explore and kind of put her sexuality out there so she can, be a happier person or a demon or whatever she is. I think she's a demon. I don't know. Anyway, check that out. And it just wouldn't be me, and it wouldn't be an Evolutionary Comics video if I didn't mention Rodney Barnes and the Rodneyverse. I am a huge fan of Rodney Barnes. I'm going to stay a huge fan because, he just did Winning Time with the Lakers. I hope you guys are checking out that series on HBO. I am definitely checking it out because I am a Laker fan. Been a Laker fan since I was a shorty. I jumped around to a couple of different teams when they had players that I didn't really care for. But with the era with Shaq and Kobe, I did come back to it a little bit. Then once LeBron hit the league, it was, wherever LeBron James is. So, LeBron James in the Lakers, and that's how I roll. So, no apologies for that. But anyway, back to Rodney Barnes. So, Rodney Barnes has Philadelphia, and this is issue 22 that is out. This is the dopest series, aside from NCBD Hauls, which is a spinoff of this particular series. But I suggest that if you're not up on this, get the trade. Definitely get the trade. And then you need to go back and try to find as many #1s because this is on fire. And I do believe once Winning Time is over, I do believe there's going to be something in store for a show, a TV show or something with this Philadelphia book. With the whole Rodneyverse, because he has Philadelphia, he has Johnny Gatlin, he has NCBD Hauls, he has, 30 Degrees, The Rigger, something like that. But he had, like I said, it's a Rodney verse. So there's a bunch of books that are being done by Rodney Barnes that you definitely got to check out. And if that's not, if horror is not your thing, horror comics isn't your thing, at the beginning of the show, I did say I was watching Obi-Wan. One of the reasons is because Mandalorian is coming out in the comic book. So the Mandalorian #1 comes out next month in June, and guess who's writing it? Did you say Rodney Barnes? Hell yeah. So Rodney Barnes is going to be writing the Mandalorian. I already got a bunch of covers coming in. I've been trying to hold off to send some stuff to him so I can actually get him to sign that stuff as well. And yeah, so it is going to be hella dope. I'm going to be super excited. And this is the B cover. I was mad because I didn't get the Virgin cover for this, but this is the B cover for that. And I'm going to end this video real quick for 2 reasons. Number 1, because I want to read this book. Number 2, because the cat has just climbed up on the bookshelf and he's looking crazy. He's going to knock my daughter's high school diploma off. My daughter just graduated last week from high school, so congratulations to my baby girl. That is my 2nd child that has graduated, so I'm feeling real accomplished. Yeah, so I'm feeling real accomplished. This is her graduation tassel. She got a bigger one that's a little bedazzled or whatever. He almost just fell, but yeah, so congratulations again to my baby girl for graduating high school. A lot of people was like, you know, that's just, you know, everybody graduated high school, but everybody doesn't graduate high school. It is an accomplishment for these young kids. Keep encouraging them. Keep encouraging them to do better. Graduate, do what you got to do, go off into your field. You don't have to go to college, you can go to tech, whatever. Anything like that, as long as you're bettering yourself and you're continuing to evolve. And keep reading. So, like I said, continue to evolve. I'm out, getting ready to make another video after I get the cat down. This is your man, Jay, Evolutionary Comics. Peace. Peace.